Hello everyone, Becca here from Willow Hill Designs. Welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well. It's a snowy day here and I am loving that, so that's kind of a nice thing. Today I am sharing week 50 from Marguerite Miller's weekly collage planner challenge, and the prompts are something silver, something from mythology or legend, an image of something made from wood or wood grain, a clothing tag, graph paper, and bonus something upside down. So the things that I chose, for something silver, I decided that I don't know why I thought of drops of liquid silver, and so I found some images of that, and I kind of liked that. And something from mythology or legend. I don't know why I thought of Robin Hood. Robin Hood came to mind for some reason. I have no idea why, but I don't know. I just sort of searched out legends, and Robin Hood came up, and I liked his colors, so I chose, maybe he's got Christmassy colors, maybe that's why. And I also thought of little leprechauns, just because of the green in that, and I think they're kind of cute too. So I chose leprechauns and Robin Hood for some legend, and an image of something made from wood or wood grain. And I have this paper which I already pre-glued down, and I also have this wood grain image. I absolutely love trees. I'm in love with trees. I am a tree hugger in that I love trees. And I also have this little image, and this is one of those little models that you use to draw when you pose. They're little figures that you pose in order to draw the human shape. And this is one of mine, and I took a picture of him upside down. So I thought he could be my upside down image, and he has a little acorn cap glued on his head, just because I didn't like him looking bald. So that's something wood, and he's also my something upside down. He's wood, and he's upside down. And a clothing tag, I had this was a whole clothing tag from Eddie Bauer. I like to buy my leggings from there, and so I just cut this top part off because I didn't want a big tag on my page. And also on part of this tag, I don't know if you can see that, it says, "Live your adventure," and I liked that. I thought that's very nice, so I cut that part of the tag off, and I thought I would just use those words on here. And I just have a few other little images that I had cut off from the little leprechaun page. And graph paper, I have this little sketch of a quilt that I had done years ago, and I just glued it to this wooden background, this wood background, and thought that could be my little graph paper thing on here. So I think that's everything. And so I thought I would get a little bit fancy here today, since I never do anything out of the ordinary, and I decided to make I think it's called a flip. And so I glued this wood grain onto a little envelope, and I'm going to glue this onto the back of that, and so it'll be kind of like a little door that you enter. And I'll have part of it on the page before this, which has the prompts on it, but I think I cut it enough so that it doesn't cover the prompts when I'm looking back on all this in the future. And so I'll just get this on here. So this will kind of be the back of a little door. I'm going to sort of call this flip a door. And I just touched the edges of this image up with Black Soot by Ranger Distress Oxide. So I was thinking I would glue it here on this page, and so that when this is opened, this little door is here. And I also touched up the edge of my page with Black Soot too. So hopefully that will be okay. I'm gonna glue this down. I was thinking of making a pocket, and then I said, well, I'll try a flip and see how that works. Let's see, that's the right one. Okay, I think that's on there okay. Get my little smoothing, my little palette knife, which I really like for smoothing. Okay, so that'll be my little flip there, and you'll see the graph paper when that's opened. Okay, so under that, I was thinking I would put my little guy. I thought I would put him under there, under the door. But I'd also like to put Robin Hood down over here, so maybe, and I think I'm going to tuck this little leprechaun there. So maybe I'll glue him down first. I'll just get that. Oops. Get him down. Like that. Okay, and I think that'll go there, and then I'd like to put my little guy here. Maybe he should be under. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I have to cover up that edge from that slice of wood there. So let me see, I think he can come over to about here. Let's see, bring that down a bit. I had to add something here because I had cut this a little too small, this image a little too small. So let's see if that will go. I think that'll be okay. Okay, so let's get our little upside down guy. I have a larger one of these as well. And but the little one, he's just so cute, I think. So he'll kind of be the little surprise when you open the door. he'll be like that. When you open that flip, there's my little upside down guy. And okay, now we'll glue on Robin Hood and his little leprechaun friend. Maybe they work together. I don't know. And as I said, I did put a little bit of the black soot on the bottom here because this was a little bit shorter, and I didn't, this picture was a certain size, so I needed to sort of fill in that little gap there. And I think I'll add a little bit of the black soot also to my little leprechaun friend here. I think it just kind of dramatizes the image a little bit, emphasizes, makes it a little bit more visible and exciting to see in the picture. I'm probably not even in the frame, am I? I don't think I'll do his face, but I'll just touch up parts of the image. Let's see. I think that's good. Let's see. Maybe a little more near his shoe here. And a little more on his hat. Kind of darken that a bit. I think that makes it show up a little bit more against the wood. Okay. So I think that can go there. Put a little bit here to glue this down. And some on this here. How's everyone doing with their Christmas wrapping and shopping? Oh my gosh, I don't know this year. Although I say that every year. I'm just, you know what it is. You think you're done with someone, and then you think, oh, I'll just add a little something else. I'll just add one more little thing, and then I think, oh, I have to equal out so-and-so. Oh, I'll have to get so-and-so another little something, and it's kind of a never-ending thing with me. It just goes on and on. I have to stop myself at some point. Okay. So I think he'll go there. Robin Hood and his little leprechaun friend. This was sort of a cute little leprechaun. Sometimes they make them look mean and sinister, and I don't like to think of them that way. I like to think of them as just sort of rascally and mischievous, but not sinister. Okay, so that is that. So that'll go like that. And I think I'll put my label, my clothing tag up here. Put that here. Okay, I had to think all this out prior. I don't like to just sort of spontaneously do this on here because you never know, it may take hours to come up with anything that's good. And I'm thinking that I will put this Live Your Adventure. I'll cut this off. We don't need this on there. But it is from a clothing tag. Okay, let's just take that little bit there off. And I was thinking I would put this over this door. In other words, you know, opening a little door to adventure. So before I put that on, let's see, I wanted to put this leaf up here from my little leprechaun page. And I was thinking of putting this here. Although maybe it should go under a little bit. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. So I'll put this on first. These little, I guess they're daisies, or wherever this little leprechaun was mending his shoes. Okay. Tweezers. Oh, there's a pin, no wonder. I was going to say my tweezers won't close. Okay. Okay, I'll just put these flowers here. And then I can add this from the tag over the door, or I'm calling it a door. It looks like a door to me. I saw a quilter that I follow. She lives in Oregon, and she had the most gorgeous wooden door that was carved by a local artist, and the door was carved to look like this wood slice with all the cracks and everything in it. And oh my gosh, just the most beautiful wooden door you've ever seen. And so I would love a wooden door like that, but I just think with the weather it would probably wreak havoc with it. So the last thing is, let me see, something silver. So I found these little images of something silver, or silver. It's probably mercury, but mercury is silver. And I was thinking I would just put them on the door. I don't know why. Maybe they're melting down something silver that they stole from the rich. Or I could just do a doorknob. But I don't know, I kind of like all this. I don't know why. I just sort of like that. So I think I'll put these shapes of silver dropping down. Okay. And that should probably do it for this week 50. Oh my goodness. Put that there. And this one here was my granddaughter's birthday on the 15th, and we couldn't get together because her mom was sick. Oh, there's been flu and all kinds of weird viruses. My daughter in Pennsylvania, her little girl is sick with, I think, some kind of a stomach flu that's going around. Oh my gosh. I love this time of the year, except for all the flus and sicknesses and viruses. That kind of dampens the holidays a little bit. Okay. Done. Week 50. Wow, can't believe it. So, 2 more weeks till the end of the year. So, something silver. Got these drops of probably mercury. Something from mythology or legend. So, Robin Hood was a myth, I think. Maybe he was a real person. I don't know. Well, he was probably a legend then if he was real. And leprechauns. An image of something made from wood or wood grain. And I have wood grain. Oh, I forgot to do that. I'll have to do that. I have the wood grain back here and the wood grain on my door. In my little guy, wood grain. A clothing tag, Eddie Bauer. Graph paper, that's in here. Whoop, not even in the shot there. My graph paper there. And let's see, something upside down, and that again, my little guy there. So let me just glue this leaf on, and I will give you a close-up of this page. I like this page again. There's only a couple that I wasn't crazy about. Most of them I've kind of liked. Let's see. Let's put that here. Okay. There. So that is my little interpretation of week 50. And something upside down. Check that. There. And I'll give you a close-up of the page. So there's my Eddie Bauer. Oops. My Eddie Bauer tag here, and just added this little leaf. Just thought it looked like he's in the forest somewhere, and maybe this is his door to where he lives, and some flowers by him, and Robin Hood, and they must see each other when they're in the forest, and my little door, to me it's a door that says live your adventure over it, and when you open it, there's my graph paper design of a quilt from years and years ago, and my little posable art figure, wooden, upside down, with an acorn cap on his head. So that's my page for week 50. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey. I appreciate it, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you next video. Bye for now.